is definitely something that is, oh, I'm so sorry. Thank you, Sahar. I apologize. Uh, I'd like to talk about uh, assigning feature definitions to your components and to your features within your template. This is something that is new for ORD. So if you're familiar with the template organizer from Inroads SS2, there wasn't much use for feature definitions there. As we're moving more towards digital delivery, this assigning feature definitions is going to be more and more critical to making sure that that what you're giving to contractors and to consultants is actually usable by them. So I'm going to start with points here real quick. So I'm just going to select one of these points. This is, you can see by the naming convention, design surface left lane line 1. So I'm just going to select that point and bring up that point properties window that Matt was talking about. In this feature definition area over here, you can hover over it and see the full list of like how to get to this, the particular feature definition that we've assigned to this point. All of the feature definitions that we'll have will be part of the CDOT workspace. You shouldn't need to create any feature definitions or anything like that. Everything should be fairly readily available just from the jump as you get into these projects once we have everything developed. All the points that all the feature definitions that we're going to use for features within this this template. So these are the points that we're talking about specifically, not the like shape components. All of these points are going to be under this directory of linear template points pavement, or I'm sorry, linear template points. That template points folder is where everything is going to be, so that we know that we're looking at points that care about our actual templates rather than like, we can assign feature definitions to things that are not in our templates. But while we're working within the ITL, we want to keep within this folder here. This one is that under pavement, that template point lane line. That's how I've assigned this one here. You can assign different things here if you felt like maybe top of pavement or like a design pavement was a more appropriate label for it. You can do that as well. You'll see like as I go over to edge of pavement here, this one is edge of pavement HMA. So you can control those through these points here. You can do the same thing with components. So I'm going to take a look at this top lift of HMA that in this template that I've set up. You can see in that feature definition, instead of looking at where previously it was, we were looking under, I'm so sorry. I think I lost my place here, but there was a folder having to do with template points. Here we have a mesh folder and template components. That's going to be split up by ORD and by the workspace. So you shouldn't end up being able to select those template points features from the jump here. You should be able to just go like open it up, and when you're dealing with components, it will know to look for only this mesh folder rather than the template point folder. So again, you can assign all of that through this feature definition drop down here. I think that will kind of cover the basics of assigning feature definitions. Sahar, if you wouldn't mind stopping the recording, we can